A very good morning to my dear students and welcome to our social science class. So today we are going to talk about warfare for wealth. So before starting with the new topic today, let's recapitulate whatever we did yesterday. So we talked about the administration of the kingdoms. We talked about prashastis, which were written documents about the praises, about the victory, and also about the valiant nature of kings were written in prashastis, right? So today we are going to start with the warfare for wealth. So the basic profit or the basic idea of studying this topic is to know why king or why rulers fought among themselves for wealth, right? So let's start the class. So dear students, you can see here, warfare for wealth. Dynasties were based in a specific region but tried to control other areas. It means that there were dynasties like Chahamanas, then Pala, Chalukyas, but among although they're having their own dynasties in a specific regions, but they also tried to control over other areas. So Kanauj was a place which is located in the Ganga Valley, and that was a center whose eyes were on Kanauj. Like many rulers were there who wanted to conquer Kanauj. So there was a conflict between three areas like Gurjara, Pratihara, and Rashtrakutas and Pala dynasty. So this conflict were long drawn. It was a long stretch of conflict, and this particular struggle is known as tripartite struggle, as three parties were involved. So these three parties were Gurjara Pratihara, Rashtrakutas and Pala dynasty to conquer Kannauj, because Kannauj was actually a center, and all these three parties were willing and they wanted to conquer Kannauj, right? And you can see in the map I have shown. So they wanted to conquer Kannauj. So Palas in Bengal and Rashtrakutas in South Indian, North Indian Deccan, and also the Gujaras or Pratiharas in North and West India. These three particular party, they tried to uh, conquer Kannauj, and they were fighting among themselves. There was a long conflict between these parties, hence this particular struggle was known as tripartite struggle. Okay. And next we have a continuation. So basically what happened in the warfare for wealth, rulers fought among themselves for wealth, right? And in that era what happened, the rulers or the kings, they were building temples, right? So in temples they used to spend a lot of money by making deities of golden, copper material, silver, etc. So in temples, rich items or rich how to say rich materials were found. So temples were the common targets during attacks as they were extremely rich. So one such rulers who is known as Sultan, and he is the Mahmud of Ghazni, who belong from Afghanistan. So he ruled India. He ruled from 1997 till 1030 in Afghanistan. So he extended his power over Central Asia, Iran, and northwestern part of the subcontinent, right? And once in a year, almost every year, he raided India or Indian subcontinent, and he targeted wealthy temples like Somnath in Gujarat and carried away all the wealth. He attacked Somnath temple 17 times, right? Why he chose temples? Because he knew the rulers, they spent a lot on temples, so that is why he attacked the temples and he took away the wealth with him. Okay, and he attacked Somnath temple 17 times. So he was a very cruel and very greedy sultan of Afghanistan, who actually plundered our Indian subcontinent. Okay. Next, we have a continuation. So, Al Biruni, an interested scholar of Mahmud, wrote Kitab ul Hind in Arabic. So, other kings were engaged in warfare, where Chauhans. Now, Al Biruni is a what to say, it's an article, it's a document about whom, uh, about Ghazni, about Mahmud of Ghazni. It's rewritten, right? This Arabic person, or you can say Al-Biruni, wrote a long list of victories and the wars which were won by Mahmud of Ghazni. And Mahmud of Ghazni also, you know, urged various scholars from India to write about him. Okay, so although Al-Biruni wrote Kitab ul Hind in Arabic about Mahmud of Ghazni. So among them also there were other kings who were engaged in warfares. So we have read this word Chahamanas. So Chahamanas, now they are known as Chauhans. They ruled the regions of Delhi and Ajmer, right? So Chauhans were engaged in conflict with Chalukyas because Chauhans wanted to conquer some areas, and Chalukyas from Gujarat and Gadhawalas of western UP, they were actually protesting and they were actually fighting with the Chauhans. So there was a conflict between these three parties also for conquering of the areas, right? So one such ruler was very popular among Chauhan rulers, that is Prithviraj III, was a popular Chauhan ruler who defeated Afghan ruler Muhammad Ghori in 1191, but lost to him in 1992. So we have come here about two important dates where Prithviraj Chauhan, he defeated Muhammad Ghori in 1991, but in the next very year he lost a war with Muhammad Ghori in 1992. Okay, so we have come to know about the famous and the popular ruler of Chauhan dynasty or Chahamanas dynasty, known as Prithviraj Sri. Okay, we came to know about Mahmud of Ghazni, how he looted India, and basically the temples were targeted. We came to know about tripartite struggle among the Cholas, Palas, and the Rashtrakutas. Sorry, Gujara Pratiharas, then Rashtrakutas and Palas. All about today's topic, we have come to know about warfare of wealth. And Monday we are going to start with the further topic. We have 2 or 3 topics left for the completion of chapter, right? For today you are going to write about few things. I'll give you an assignment. So thank you, have a nice day, and God bless you.